This is the Local Stage podcast presented by Shoemaker Guitar Works. I'm your host, Thad Shoemaker.
I'm Trevor Goodall.
What is up, Trev?
Dude, a whole lot, man. We just scrambled to get this mixer ready because we thought we were going to have guests, but emergencies happen, and we totally understand because this show is really not that important, especially when it comes to family, so we are going to have to reschedule Tortuous Convolution for a later date.
Yep, and they will be here maybe with us next week. They're both actually getting ready to go back to their homes. So they're not from here. They're students at Palmer, and Andreas, I think, is going back to where his girlfriend is from in Pennsylvania, and Matt is going to Seattle, where he's from. So it'd be kind of cool to have them on their show for kind of their last hurrah in town,
Yeah, we got to get them on. Guys,
sure.
If you're listening to this show, we got to get you in. We'll move our schedule around, whatever it takes. We really want you as guests on the show because you really are one of the original bands who've helped us establish what we have going on here.
For sure.
So thank you, and we hope all works out well.
Most definitely. Things happen, so it's all good.
Yes. But we got a third mic finally.
We do.
So if you've been listening to the past 3 weeks, we've kind of been struggling a little bit. You can hear what we're saying.
Yeah, but it's not been great because we've been sharing mics. So now we got a third, and we'll eventually get a fourth, and then we'll be good,
Yeah, man.
As far as guests go. So
hell yeah.
I think it'll, every little bit helps, and inch by inch, mile by mile, whatever.
Yes, sir. Every little bit. And now that we're in the seems like the midst of winter right now.
Yeah.
God, we don't even need to talk about it because it's so brutal, man.
I saw one of the local news stations say we've gone like 44 days now with snow on the ground or something like that.
Yeah, there's 3.5 feet of snow frozen onto the ground with negative sub-zero temperatures every night.
Yep.
I don't see a Patty's Day celebration going on, not because of COVID, but just because there's still going to be 2 feet of snow on the ground. It's unbelievable, man.
Yep.
We got lucky the past few years, though, I think.
We have, yeah.
Yeah,
we really have, and the fact that our state is like going back to somewhat normalcy is awesome, and that means there's going to be some live music gigs being scheduled and whatever else.
That's what I was getting to.
Yep, it's going to be pretty awesome, and I know several of the local bar venues have already have shows booked here for the next several weeks coming up. So. That kicks ass.
Yes, it does kick ass. And before I forget, Sparks from the Mound, we have not forgotten you.
We have not.
We're just pretty busy right now dealing with a couple other few things, but we do want to hook up with you to get, maybe that could be our home local stage there down at the Mound.
That would be awesome.
That would be pretty cool. He's talked to me about it before last year at Bowling for Boobies out at Leisure Lanes, cancer awareness fundraiser. Yeah. So we have not forgotten about you, man. We have not forgotten about you.
Speaking of cancer awareness, you want to share a little bit about what you're going to do with that bass that you bought from me?
Yeah, I bought a bass from this shop right here, Shoemaker Guitar Works, right at the top of Brady Street Hill. I walked in here. What was going on? Wasn't that the CD giveaway? No, iRock was next door at AHA.
Was next door. Yeah.
Okay, so I walk into the shop, and hanging on the wall was this Toby Tobias, and it was totally stripped down, customized as a 12 Monkeys bass.
Right.
All the strings and hardware were completely...
DiMarzio pickups, kick-ass bass.
Really kick-ass bass, man. I bought it on an impulse buy. And I used to play bass, but not quite a bit.
Right.
So I took it home, and I was super stoked about it. Put the strap on, it's sitting there in the corner. And it's... I put the strap on, not the strap-on on.
Okay.
Come on, Thad. Calm down, dude.
I know,
yeah, calm down, dude. Jesus. But I put it down in the corner of my studio down there, and there it sits still. So a really dear friend of mine, she is having the battle of her life. Literally, she's battling cancer.
One of my former bosses for my millwright career.
Yep.
So.
Yep. We're going to keep some of the details hush-hush right now, but when it releases, we're going to make a big deal about it, and it's going to drop at once, and you're going to be able to donate the tiniest amount of cash to this benefit, and you have the chance to win this awesome custom bass guitar.
And kudos to you for doing that, man.
That's
awesome.
It's the least we can do because, this show's about community, the local stage. The music's the number one, 100%. But, more importantly, we got to help our friends and family out.
I agree.
So with that said, Thad, let's get to the music and let's get to what these people came here to listen to.
So I'm going to start you off with some drama major, Mr. Wes Weber. And this song's called The World That Makes Me Crazy, and this world does make me crazy, so this is a fitting song. And Trevor's going crazy because he's drinking his Monster over here.
It's my fourth one today.
Wow.
And I popped like 4 Adderall this morning. I'm zinging, bro. Ready to rock.
All right, well, let's rock and roll a drama major with The World That Makes Me Crazy on the local stage.
Sometime before 7, or was it you that read my mind? Yeah, it was out this door I was headed, and yet you seemed to understand. And in your forgiveness I'm indebted. Consider this package delivered. I think it's mail from heaven again. Yeah, yeah, whoa, yeah, yeah. You give me hope. Oh, your strength is salvation. A second chance, a third chance, all for no reason. And when the daylight runs down, and in my dreams I'll be holding you. When the daylight runs down, and these thoughts of you, I can't wait for the call tomorrow. And I can't wait just to see you. Is my conscience failing? Full breach is over. Or is this feeling? It's all because I lost my mind, and I lose my way sometimes. The feeling won't ever be the same. Yeah, I try to keep it straight, and I try to walk away from a world that makes me crazy, from a world that makes me. Welcome to my world. How do you like it? It's okay, right? I knew someday you'd get here. I knew someday you'd see where I was coming from. It's not too bad, right? Trust me. That's all I ever said. Trust me. Sometimes you gotta live it for yourself. It was like 16 years ago when I didn't see you coming. And as we talk now today, I can see you become that woman, spectacular in all senses, in every way that I can figure. And now you're growing up, yes, you're growing up like me. And I can't wait for the page is over. And I can't wait to be the one who's right. A subconscious flailing of weak emotions. And I guess this is feeling. It's all because I lost my mind, and I lose my way sometimes. The feeling won't ever be the same.
drama major with The World That Makes Me Crazy. Here's a brand new tune from Ravenation from the album Vexology. It's called 1996 on the local stage.
Good year.
When you keep on
Ravenation with 1996 from the album Vexology. Thanks, Ryan, for sending that. That's a great tune, buddy.
And that was his big thing. He wanted us to say that word.
Vexology?
I don't think that's how you pronounce it, Thad.
No?
I think you're wrong.
Okay.
It's vexillology.
Vexillology?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Look at the way I looked at it 3 times. I'm like, I'm going to get this one. Ryan will correct us on it. I know he will.
It's kind of like the Eugene Levy songs that have like five different things in the title, you know. It's like, I love those guys. But speaking of those guys, they are going to have a new album coming out here in April. I just got word, so that's pretty awesome.
Perfect.
But anyway, yeah, it's like their songs, you know. They're stupid long and long titles, and you know, that's just how pop punk is, I guess. But
Yeah.
you know, it confuses our tongues sometimes.
Every song title means something, but theirs mean just a little bit more.
Right,
Because there's
right.
more words
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
But dude, I brought a fucking bag of chips.
Right.
And
did.
I
and our boy never came through, so we got to give you some shit there, Lobo.
Lobo Salsa, everybody. If you want the best salsa in town, don't come to Shoemaker Guitar Works because it was supposed to be here for our show. Find him on Facebook and Instagram. It really is the best salsa. That's why I'm so pissed off right now.
Everybody has to try Lobo's salsa because it's just delicious, and it's homemade right here in the Quad Cities. And I just saw actually on his Facebook post the other day that it was like 7 years ago, I think, since he made his first batch.
Yeah, dude.
And
the picture of the first batch.
Yeah, the picture of the first batch, and he's perfected it. So thanks for being a sponsor for us, Lobo. We appreciate that. But some salsa, you know, to go with our show would be great.
Come on, man. Dude, and not only can you just eat it with chips, I put it in ramen.
Oh, yeah?
And I've actually marinated my pork chops with it one time.
Oh, nice.
And it was freaking amazing.
I bet.
Dude, the consistency of the sauce, or it's not sauce, it's salsa.
Salsa, yeah.
It's not so chunky to where it's like, you know, too much.
Right.
You know,
It's got a nice chunk to it, but it's got a nice smoothness.
yeah,
to
you
it
can
too.
cook
Yeah.
with it. You can
Yeah.
cook with it too. It's Lobo Salsa, everybody. All right. He had way more time there than he deserves for not having us any salsa. All right. That's enough with that. Dude, so you talked a little bit about this earlier when we were setting the mixer up over here. You know, the cover of Man in the Box. Who did this?
This is Levi Kraft, and he's a very talented younger musician, very, very respected in the Quad Cities here, and one hell of a guitar player, one hell of a singer. He plays with his band Far Out 283, and then he does, you know, he plays with several other bands. Also, he's host of open mic night down at what's that place? Bar downtown Bettendorf. I can't remember the name of it right now. Oh, the Main Event.
Main Event,
yeah. But very talented young kid, and I love this song. It's one of my favorite Alice in Chains songs, and this is definitely a kick-ass cover. So here's Levi Kraft with Man in the Box on the local stage. Levi Craft with Man in the Box, and this was Razatti with 0 Degrees on the local stage.
Scratch the surface, become the earth. Plant the seed, has life begun? I'll always be here by your side. I'll shade the sunlight, and as it burns my skin, your time takes the first step. I'm frozen in a place in time without you. Your pain is mine. I'm frozen in a place in time without you. Mold my face in time. I'll perish in my wake. These thoughts to cherish. Go deep, the river cuts the earth and leaves a canyon. I've held the dam back since your birth. My heels are dug in. I'm frozen in a place in time without you. Your pain is mine. I'm frozen in a place in time without you. It's the gleaming shine inside you. It's the cup I force beyond you. There's no hard line we adhere to. When my last sun shines at 0 degrees from you. The crush, the calm, the plant becomes the seed. The crush, the calm, the plant becomes the seed. I'm frozen in a place in time without you. Your pain is mine. I'm frozen in a place in time without you.
Razatti with 0 Degrees on the local stage. What a great tune, and thanks for the shirt, guys. I almost wore it today, in fact. Oh, geez, Trev, you getting yourself crunk over there on some taurine and ginseng and...
Dude. All the energy that I've consumed all day. That Razatti song was the cherry on top.
There you go.
Thank you, Razatti. Now I'm ready.
Did they ever send you a shirt?
No.
That makes me feel awesome.
They did give me a shout out for the new year, though. They had a successful year on social media. Or not. They didn't have a successful year on social media. They just had a successful year in general. But they did a shout out to me on social media, so I appreciated that. That was awesome.
Sure.
That meant a lot, actually.
Awesome.
Because
great guys.
Yeah, they're awesome dudes, and their music is freaking phenomenal.
For sure.
I consider them one of my favorite bands in the area. So
I would concur with that. I love those guys, and a couple of them are all different parts of different bands also, and I really like all of those bands. From Dusty Smith, for example. I think you're going to play a Smith song tonight, aren't you?
Yes.
On your track.
Yes.
And he's played with several different bands in the Quad Cities, but such a talented musician in his own right. I mean, he can do it all. So kudos to those guys. Great, great, great musicians.
Great musicians indeed. This week, I basically finished our first run. Fueled by Mountain Dew too, Thad. I finished our first run of local stage merchandise. So we're going to have T-shirts.
T-shirts?
Short sleeve,
I like t-shirts.
regular quality T-shirts, high quality T-shirts, long sleeve T-shirts, hoodies.
Are you doing the
zip-up
old school
hoodies
shirts with like the like white shirt with like the
The
different
black
colored,
sleeves?
Yeah.
Sleeves?
Okay,
yeah.
awesome.
You can choose all different sorts of color sleeves. It's gonna be phone cases, throw pillows, bags. I mean, we're talking a great lineup of local stage merch here, and this is just the first run. It's gonna be the red guitar pick logo that you've seen on our YouTube channel and all over. And then on the phone cases, it's going to be a different logo. It's going to be the guitar. It's a guitar, vintage-looking local stage.
Both logos designed by our buddy Danny O'Leary here in the Quad Cities.
Yep, Danny O'Leary. Thank you so much for that badass logo, man. It fits perfect on everything that we're doing now.
For sure.
And it pops, and it's recognizable. It's easy to remember.
Yep.
And dude, how cool would it be to have local stage pillows on your couch or in your jam room? I saw
get one for my chair. Man.
I saw the pillow option. I'm like, dude, I don't care about the T-shirts or cell phone cases or anything. I just want a damn pillow. Sweet. So look for that very soon. We'll make an announcement about it on social media.
Who's gonna make those?
We're actually pumping them through Amazon merch.
Okay.
So it's all gonna be on Amazon.
But they get printed by
Elite Ink Printing,
right?
They do not.
They don't?
Nope,
Okay.
they do not. It's all through Amazon, so we don't have to deal with nothing. We just reap the benefits and the profits, and we sit here and do nothing. And
Except play great music for everybody.
Yeah. So, and the best part about that is when people see us, they're like, "Hey, man, can I get a free one?" No, I really can't give you a free one because Amazon handles the whole thing. Yeah. Sorry, dude. Get out of here.
Yep.
What do we got next, Thad?
We got a little prog metal here. We're going to play some Cryptostatic.
Sweet.
The Dismal Night of the Soul. And the reason I picked that song is because we've been watching, my wife and I have been watching American Horror Story, and just, I think we're in the fourth or fifth season right now, and so the one where they're vampires with Lady Gaga, and it's just messed up, but the song title just kind of reminds me of something like that would be in that show,
Yeah.
So what a great tune, great band.
It's American Horror Story. It's like season 1 is just softcore porn in a house.
Right.
Season 2 is softcore porn in an insane asylum, and then season 3 is softcore porn with vampires. It's easy to make up TV these days.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, here's Cryptostatic with Dismal Night of the Soul on the local stage.
Hiding deep in the shadows, peeking round to every corner, trying to melt into darkness.
The world you knew is no more.
Baffled by all that's happened, masterful work done in vain, punished for good intentions.
Left alone with nothing to gain.
Verdicts corrupted by madness, fear like wildfire spread, death and insane objection.
Could have stood up, but coward you hid.
Ghastly sighting before me, party to sickening screams. Follow me through the
A
darkness.
slave of mine, you'll never be free. Blood-stained hands you slave to fear. Wretched fiend, no soul is here.
Lurking deep in the shadows, cold turned upon my neck, suffocate my
Your
existence.
presence here is ripping us.
Dedication to logic, selfish pursuits to unfold. In the end I have nothing.
Behold, all this world doth not hold.
Blissful ignorant peasants, engaging the whimsical, more pleasant a journey
A
unfolding.
wasted life never miserable.
Leading a vacant existence, a bottomless treacherous pit. No escape from the darkness.
Revealed, no life is what's meant. Blood stained hand, you slave to fear. Bring mad in one, find answers here.
Envision life where kings and paupers stand, eye to eye, and riches have no end. The destitute and impoverished want for naught. The worse for wealth and power are no more caught. Now he's gone and meanings vanished too. A life ahead with nothing to pursue. For to carry on his work is to sing a song stripped of melody, discord where harmony belongs.
Blood-stained hands, you slave to fear. All hope is gone, emptiness here.
Anger and hate engulfing even the noblest soul. Evilness touches the country.
Into my arms you two will enfold.
Between light and darkness, battles inside me rage. No winner if one loses.
Close your mind, the darkness and pain.
Seen with eyes wide open, where do I go from here? No clear path before me.
Stare as you will, no answers appear.
Hiding deep in the shadows, as peace I try to find. In a world of meaningless turmoil.
Maybe the evil is by design.
That was Cryptostatic with Dismal Night of the Soul. Here's the Couch Coins with Seize the Day on the local stage.
Doors closing. Welcome aboard Blue Line Run 105.
Something about State Street. Something about the upper drive in the morning. Silver in the cloud line. Shooting like a coral reef from the ocean. And her heels step rapping like my heart.
Coins with Seize the Day on the Local Stage. What a great tune.
Where are they out of? Rockford?
No, they're out of Galesburg area, if I remember correctly.
Galesburg. Okay.
Yeah, so they're right here in our area. They've played quite a few shows in our area.
Because they describe themselves as like, you know, they want to sound like Chicago-y, you know, like the vibe of Chicago.
Okay.
Is that what I read that on their social media, I believe.
I could see that a little bit. Maybe I don't know. They definitely got kind of the 90s sound.
It's kind of mixed with classic rock too.
Mixed with classic rock. They've always reminded me of Blind Melon, and I'm a big Blind Melon fan.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
So that's kind of who they reminded me of when the first time I heard them, and seeing them live is great. They're awesome, but yeah, that's kind of who they remind me of. But yeah, I could see why you'd say like classic rock mixed with 90s alternative kind of thing. Yeah,
they got a good vibe going
for sure.
I for a long time thought they were from the Quad Cities.
Okay.
And then now that we're doing the YouTube video,
right.
I'm putting the actual city or area that these bands are coming out of.
Right.
So when you watch, it tells you a little bit more information.
Yeah.
So then I looked them up a little bit further, and you know, I think it was Rockford or Galesburg.
It's Galesburg.
It's
I'm
Galesburg.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that's where they're from.
Very cool. I do want to bring up the fact that I was saying for a long time, opening the show, that you were the exclusive sponsor of this show.
Right.
That's not true.
No, not anymore.
It just had a good ring to it.
Just presented by Shoemaker.
Presented by Shoemaker Guitar Works. I was going into the editing process of the show 2 weeks ago, and I was opening up like, the show's sponsored exclusively by Shoemaker Guitar Works. And I'm like, wait a second. It's not.
I was going to text you and tell you to correct yourself, but that's okay.
Yeah, all right.
I'll take the credit.
I apologize. But the reason why it's not...
we have paid sponsors now. So
yeah, we have paid sponsors, and it's nice. I mean,
For sure.
it gives us more equipment.
We're helping support local, and local's helping support us. So
yes,
it's kind of a win-win for both of us. That is how I look at it.
Yep, win-win for everybody.
Yep.
And here's the reason why we're not exclusively sponsored by Shoemaker Guitar Works. Here's a break. We'll be right back after this.
Hey guys, do you need a warming snack on these cold winter days? Lobo Salsa will warm you up. Might even make you sweat. Lobo Salsa, believe the hype. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram.
Hey, do you have a business or a band per se that needs some merch? Well, I've got your people. Go to Elite Ink Printing. Nowhere else can they give you the best deals, fastest shipping, highest quality, and above all else, they're based right here in Davenport, Iowa. We are currently working with them, and if you use the promo code LOCALSTAGE at your checkout from EliteInkPrinting.com, you will get free shipping. That might not be advantageous for some of you right here in the Quad Cities, but if you're listening from far, far away and you have a big t-shirt order, that's a really good deal. Again, that's Elite Ink Printing right here in Davenport, Iowa. They're currently running amazing deals, and I'm telling you, it's the highest quality, best pricing, and fastest shipping you will see in the t-shirt business. So get on it. Again, use checkout code LOCALSTAGE, and they will hook you up.
Shout out to our sponsor, Allied Barber Supply, 1513 Harrison Street in Davenport. There's so much more than just men's grooming. There's everything manly that you could ever imagine in that place. So check them out. Allied Barber Supply, 1513 Harrison Street, Davenport.
Your life must be empty and filled with spaces. How do you kill the time? It isn't just wasted. Sometimes I ponder on what could have been. Don't know why these thoughts keep pulling me in. And I'm not gonna fail like you did. And I won't take my kin for granted. And I'm not gonna be who you are, 'cause you showed me what I don't wanna be. Can't deny what you are, what's inside. granted. And I'm not gonna be who you are, cause you show me what I don't wanna be. Can't deny what you are, what's inside of you. Can't deny what you are, what's inside of you. Can't deny what you are, what's inside of. Can you tell now? Can you tell by my tone? You gonna change now? Yeah, I want a fucking joke. You and me are done, let's just keep it that way. Cause I can't even stand to look at your face. And I'm not gonna fail like you did. And I won't take my kid for granted. And I'm not gonna be who you are, cause you show me what I don't wanna be. Can't deny what you are, what's inside of you. Can't deny what you are, what's inside of.
Nova Lights, Empty Soul, right here on the Local Stage podcast.
Great tune.
Mike on the mic. Are you
Mike on the mic.
Are you fucking happy, bro? Dude, you guys are the shit, man. I'm like blown away by your enthusiasm because like people email us a lot, but dude, you are on it. You're asking us, hey man, you playing us? That is so cool because I know you probably got a group of people that are asking you about you guys, and that is exciting right here in the area.
It is.
So I'm pumped about that, and it kind of worked out for you because I told you earlier this week that you weren't getting played this week.
Right.
Now you
So
did.
We had to change plans.
Yeah,
So,
now you did. Great track. That's an original by these guys. It's Nova Lights, Empty Soul. They did the cover of Mama Said Knock You Out. We played that a handful of times, so really excited to hear what these guys have to send in.
And where are they out of?
Dude, I knew you were going to ask me that. I want to say Des Moines.
That's kind of what I was thinking, Des Moines or Cedar Rapids, but I couldn't remember.
Hold on.
Trev's going to look it up so we don't look like dumbasses.
We'll just cut that out.
North Central Illinois.
All right.
North Central Illinois.
That's a little far from Des Moines, but...
All depends what drugs you're on, dude.
Yeah, I guess.
All depends what kind of adventure you want to go on. But thanks, guys. We really
For
appreciate
sure,
it.
yeah, we appreciate it.
Earlier tonight, we heard a Cryptostatic song.
We did.
Because they're such a badass band, and we appreciate them sending their tunes to us. We mistakenly titled this song earlier in our show, not today, but earlier in the career in the show.
Of the show.
We called it Attic Master, but apparently that's the studio people that they used to record the album.
Okay.
But the song title is actually called Day Zero.
Day Zero.
Yeah, Day Zero. But before we get into that, we talked about merch earlier. And if you're a band or a business and you want some t-shirts printed up, go to eliteinkprinting.com. They're right here in Davenport, Iowa. You get 100 t-shirts for $4.99 a piece. That's $499 for 100 t-shirts.
There you go.
Go ahead and hit them up. Go to eliteinkprinting.com. Use code word LOCALSTAGE at checkout, and you get free shipping.
That's awesome.
Yeah, very awesome. And they have free designs, no obligations. If you need help making a design up, talk to those guys. That's eliteinkprinting.com. Here's Cryptostatic with Day Zero right here on the Local Stage. That was Cryptostatic, Day Zero. Here's Hong Kong Sleepover with Boomstick.
In darkness, evil came. The hero that they got was me. Now trapped in time and low on gas, I am a slave. My name is Ash. Listen up, you screwheads. My boomstick and my chainsaw head. Step up, step right up. It's time for you to make your stand. Bound of the flesh, book of the dead, all of the pages inked in red. Oil up the armor, brace for pain. The deadites come to live again. Listen up, you screwheads. My boomstick and my chainsaw hand. Step up, step right up. It's time for you to make your stand. Line up the troops and bolt the doors into the pit, you sons of whores. Strap on the steel, sharpen your knives. You're gonna be a god tonight. Listen up, you screwheads. My boomstick and my chainsaw head. Step up, step right up. It's time for you to make your stand.
Hong Kong Sleepover with Boomstick right
Love
here
that-
on the local
love those
stage,
guys.
dude.
Great band.
That's your like favorite band here in the Quad Cities, isn't
It
it?
is one of my favorite bands here, heavy bands anyway. You know that I'm a big Motorhead fan, so and I like Static X, and they kind of sound like a combination between the two. So,
Yeah, I totally see that.
Yeah, I just think they're badass. And,
I've never really listened to them a lot until we started doing the show.
Right.
Dude, you can really drink some beers.
Hell yeah, you
pound
can.
beers and listen to those guys,
yeah,
man.
you can. They are definitely drinking metal. That's for sure.
What's the More Whiskey song?
The Not Enough Whiskey.
Not Enough Whiskey.
Yeah.
Stagger, crawl, stagger, crawl, stagger, crawl. It's so badass, dude. It is so badass.
Love that song.
I hope to see those guys playing some shows sometime soon.
I hope so. They've been pretty stagnant here the last year or so.
I think most everybody has,
but
there's a lot of underground.
So
There's a lot of underground stuff happening.
There is, and there's a lot more venues opening up and more shows going to be played. So.
Yeah, I was at the radio station yesterday talking to Ryan, and they have a whole slew of show announcements.
Nice.
A lot of these shows you already had tickets to last year.
Yeah.
A lot of these shows are doing everything in their power to get back to the Quad Cities to please the fans.
Heck yeah.
Awesome. Might let ones. I can't talk about it. I really want to, man. I could get all the credit right now. I told everybody first.
Right.
We could just steal all the wind out of their sails right here on the stage, but can't do it, man. We can't do it quite yet. But no, we're really excited to tell everybody what's coming back to the Quad Cities and new announcements also.
Yeah.
You're within 2 weeks. Keep listening to iRock 93.5. You're gonna hear a huge announcement.
Awesome.
Huge announcement. But what else we got to do besides look forward to music, live music here.
Drink, party, have fun.
You can do all that with the live music.
For sure.
Okay, so 3 weeks ago now. Pitlord?
Yeah.
Pitlord was 3 weeks ago now.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
So their friends, Gaunt from Chicago,
Yeah.
watched the show. They're going to be guests on our show. We haven't scheduled anything for sure yet.
But they are, we're going to get them on. They're going to drive down here from Chicago, and we're gonna do their thing. So that's going to be awesome.
Yes, we are. That is going to be very awesome. And Flesh Ritual is the name of the song. This is Frank. He sent us this track. So we're told it's described as blackened and crusty.
Blackened and crusty. That's the way I like my grouper.
Is it?
Yeah, I like black and crusty grouper.
Nice, man. Well, throw down some grouper, and here's Gaunt with Flesh Ritual right here on the local stage.
Section by section
with Flesh Ritual. Thanks, Frank. We'll talk to you soon. We cannot wait to have you guys on the show.
Most definitely. We're all about the local regional thing. So if you're within a 300-mile radius of the Quad Cities, send us your music to thelocalstage@gmail.com. Simple as that. MP3 form or WAV files, right?
Yeah.
And we can play them. Try not to send us a Bandcamp link because those don't always work for us, and sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. So we prefer to have just a straight MP3. Send it to us.
It's extremely easy for us just to hit the download on your email, pull that MP3 or WAV right in, throw it right on the show. If it's more than that, it's going in the trash. Try again next time. Here's the Smith with Soundproof right here on the local stage.
I'm holding my breath and I'm counting the days. I feel scared to death, laid to waste. I got a lot of old things I meant to do, but time makes haste and plans fell through on you. There once was a hole, but it's turned to a maze of memories made every day. We did a lot of new things, and as you grew, the empty space became the root of my truth. And now I'm bleeding without you. Yeah. Time here is small, a daily contest with the clock. It's never been that hard to cherish you. Through grind and pain, no way they'd love like I do. I stare down the clock as it pulls you away, and they'll never stop at this pace. I'd like to think that we taught the best in you. Now take your dreams and make these things the soundproof. I'll be dreaming without you. Yeah.
the Smith with Soundproof right here on the local stage. Thad, look at my face, man. Look at this beard. You know what I call this?
What's that?
Winter.
Well, if you use products from Allied Barber Supply, 1513 Harrison Street, your beard might look a little better. Mine looks kind of scraggly most of the time, but when I put the products in, it makes it look nice and full and thick, and it smells good too. The chicks dig it. So.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Your wife gets all mad at you because you come in the front door and there's like 5 or 6 chicks attached to your face.
They're following me. Yep.
Yeah, dude. But no, man. I always say when I wake up in the morning and my beard's not there, I'm like, oh. What's that little tumbleweed in the hallway? Oh, that's my beard.
Oh, wait, that's my beard.
To fix that, I always use products from Allied Barber Supply.
Awesome.
Always use products because they're all natural and they're made right here in Davenport.
They are.
Very cool stuff. Check them out. 1513 North Harrison Street in Davenport,
Iowa.
We're going to say it again. We're going to have Tortuous Convolution on the show this week. Something came up. No big deal.
Not a big deal.
We'll be here next week with those guys before they leave town. Hopefully, we will make it work. And if you want to be a guest on the show and you have a band, we have a mixer now.
We do.
And we want to do some live music on the show.
We do.
We'll play some recordings.
We've got a music store right here. We can do some live performances in.
Yeah.
Acoustics aren't great, but hey, it works.
It works. We had Sleazy B and Geezy B in here. If we can make it work with those guys.
Yeah.
We can make it work with anybody. Yeah, that was a great first kickoff to having guests on the show, man.
Sure.
That was a great guest. But listen, if you want to be on the show, email us at thelocalstage at gmail.com. I've had way too much energy drink today. I'm like kind of sparking right now.
Mine's coming down. I normally drink like one of these and plus another Mountain Dew or two, and I'm falling today. So
that's all right, man. All right, our last pick tonight is Stone Crow, Deadman Shoes.
Great song. I always forget about that song.
Oh, yeah. Well, I forgot about it, too, until we were just picking out the emergency list here because we had another list, but we'll save that for next week. But if you haven't listened to this song, you're going to listen to a great song right now. And check the music video out on YouTube. Look them up. It's Stone Crow, Deadman Shoes. Dude, I was blown away. It's a very well done music video. Nice, it's cinematic. I mean, it tells a story. It's really cool.
Hey, are you going to be doing any more music videos with your with West Bend Media?
Yeah, man. I'm in the works right now of talking to a few businesses for a couple social media ads. Yeah. And Sleazy B wants me to do a music video for his rap group career thing. Yeah. We're going to wait until it gets a little bit greener outside just so, the music video pops a little bit more. Right. No, man, if you're a band and you need help, look no further than westbendmedia.com.
For sure.
We'll jump in there and work together to do a creative venture with you guys.
Yeah, most definitely.
But if you're a business and you need help with a commercial ad, audio or video, look no further than West Bend Media. Thanks for the plug, Thad.
Yeah,
I usually don't do that.
Gotta give a guy credit.
I usually don't do that, but you know what? That was a good idea.
You're our producer, so gotta plug the producer every once in a while.
Yeah, and if
that's how you move up in the world, right? Plugging the producer.
Yeah. And if you want a podcast, I'll produce your podcast too. I won't personally do it, but we'll get the people at West Bend to do it. Yeah. I'll help you out, and we'll charge you out the ass for it. But you know what? You're gonna get a good product. Better than this. Way better than this. Trust me.
Because it's not starring us.
Yeah, that is very true. All right. Well, we tried. Here, that was episode 10. Can you believe? This has been episode 10.
Wow.
Yeah, episode 10 of a podcast format. You can find us on iRock 93.5 every Sunday night at 8, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. Do you want to look at our beautiful, grown-in winterized faces? It's great. It's great. So here is Stone Crow with Deadman Shoes. Thanks for joining us.
I'm
Trevor.
Watching, guys. We appreciate it.
Yep, I'm Trevor.
I'm Thad.
Later on out.
See you guys.
Until
peace.
Next time. Adios.
Adios.
Have you something in the rhythm of your blues. No use and nowhere to go to. I was an innocent man walking in a dead man's shoes. And 22 years of hidden truth. The mask that I wear, I have had to use. The animal in me's got nothing left to lose. I was an innocent man walking in a dead man's shoes. And all of my appeals they refused. Myself, the hell that I've endured. The time inside, it means nothing to you. But I'm an innocent man who's walking in a dead man's shoes. In 22 years they hear the truth. The mask that I wear, I have had to use. The animal in me's got nothing left to lose. I'm an innocent man who's walking in a dead man's shoes. And then they cut you loose. But I was an innocent man who walked in a dead man's shoes. And 22 years of hidden truth. The mask that I wear, I no longer use. The animal in me's got nothing left to do. I was an innocent man walking in a dead man's shoes. I was an innocent man walking in a dead